Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Tuesday, 7th March 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. For the 8th consecutive year, husband and wife team Billy and Emmentine Thompson have won the off-island category of USVI Agriculture and Food Fair held in St. Croix from February 18th to 20th, 2017. The permanent secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn, visited the stall of the farmers just outside the George Mowbray Hanley Market in Charlestown on Tuesday morning.
Now, Emmentine and Billy normally go down to compete against a number of other islands in the region who take part in the off-island exhibits. And I must say from the onset that the Ministry and the Department of Agriculture, we are exceptionally proud of the accomplishment of Emmentine and Billy for going to St. Croix and winning over and over and over again. This shows that the produce that is being grown here in St. Kitts and Nevis, in Nevis, that should be, can compete with any produce being grown anywhere in the region.
The Thompsons are full-time farmers and Emmentine was pleased at her win yet again, noting that it takes months of preparation and dedication to ensure they can not only compete but win the exhibition.
Well, we took down the eggplant, we took down the pumpkin, we cooked down the colored sweet peppers, we took down sweet potatoes, we took down herbs and thyme. The cabbage was exceptional because we had cassava too. We took some of everything that we go here on the island. But the cabbage stood out because of its the quality, the standard. We had Ace cabbage, we had Fortuna, we had Wakefield, and we have the Chinese cabbage, which is Micheli. That stood as a rose in the center of everything. But the Wakefield is, I took the leaves especially to make decoration with, and it was marvelous.
Farmers from the Nevis Growers Group always lent support to the Thompsons in providing additional crops or agro-processed items.
I took down essence, which come from Mr. Kelly right there. I took hot sauce. And the hot sauce was something else because when they go, they say, people like the hot sauce ain't hot. But they said, that hot sauce there, me free of that. You know, and we had seasoning, we had jams and jelly, and we had sarsaparilla, which, you know, Nevis is known for its sarsaparilla, so it was good.
A number of farmers from the Nevis Growers Organization just outside the market on Tuesday lent their support and congratulated the Thompsons for their 8th consecutive win in St. Croix.
A lot of what they said, I back 100%. I mean, just like a cricketer go out and come back in and you have all kind of delegates come and meet them. I mean, hey, we should have even big motorcade than this. But we ain't really concerned about our farmers. But we'll cut our way through. I'm definitely sure about that. We'll make people understand that it's here they have to buy the food from. And we are the best.
As you can see, we are here is Nevis growers, farmers, you know. Strictly fresh food. Take a look at this nice gooey tomato down here. Oh, God. And this local drink right here. Oh, you can't miss it. Cabbage. Everything right here. Oh, it's a blessing. We are blessed. Eat fresh, eat local, you can't lose.
The farmers also pledged to be a part of the Nevis Agriculture Open Days scheduled for March 30th and 31st, 2017 at the Charlestown Secondary School grounds. In observance of Commonwealth Day, the Nevis youth parliamentarians here on Nevis annually participate in a mock parliament sit-in discussing topics that affect them. This year, the process is a little different. Over the last 3 weeks, the youths have been visiting the Flamboyant Nursing Home on Tuesdays to get a sense of what takes place there. It is planned that when the mock parliament takes place, the operations of the home will be debated. President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honourable Farrell Smithen, has taken on the responsibility of working with the youth parliamentarians.
The children of today were not cognizant of the importance of what it meant to be in the age and what they would have done for the country or the island of Nevis to be where it is today. And I thought that what I need to do is to get the bridge between the old people and the young people. And I use my youth parliament as the avenue to reach out to them.
Smith then said the process began since November of 2017 and the project was given the green light from the Ministers of Health and Education as well as schools.
I am able to feel a sense of accomplishment this morning when the bus came in with the 30 of them accompanied by the teachers from the two schools, the head teacher from the Charlestown is Miss Liebert, and from the Gillian end is Miss Reed, and they have been very helpful in holding the children together. Today, I am certain that when they would have accomplished the assignment today, on Monday, they would go into Parliament and they would speak to the experiences that they would have had here. Coupled with that, they would also be making some suggestions as to the way forward, in their view, that is, as to how this institution should be managed and run.
Commonwealth Day is March 13th, and this year, 2017, the theme is A Peace-Building Commonwealth. The Commonwealth website said the reason for the theme is as follows. At a time of increasing instability and uncertainty in the world, the Commonwealth family of nations, in its rich diversity, becomes an ever more needed source of strength and hope for all its members. A Peace-Building Commonwealth is a natural follow-on from 2016's theme of an inclusive Commonwealth and reaffirms the Commonwealth Charter principle that international peace and security, sustainable economic growth and development, and the rule of law are essential to the progress and prosperity of all. The following is a notice from the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force Traffic Department. Due to the steady increase in demand for new vehicle registration numbers, it has become necessary for new registration indexes to be introduced to keep pace with the demand. The Minister of Transport has therefore approved new registration indexes G and PB through the Vehicles and Road Traffic Amendment of 6th Schedule Order SR and O number 2 of 2017. Accordingly, the Traffic Department will begin shortly to issue new registration numbers, beginning with the letters PB to privately owned vehicles and G to government-owned vehicles. These G plates will carry a white background with black lettering. The Traffic Department wishes further to remind vehicle owners that registration numbers are liable to be reassigned if the vehicle has not been licensed within 12 months from the expiration of the last license. Still to come, Premier Amory lauded police for active involvement in the community. The details after this break.
This April 7th and 8th, get yourself to Owali Beach for the 2017 Nevis Blues Festival. As the sun goes down, party to music by Ian Siegel,
Hard-pressed to find another man.
Deanna Bogart,
Feeling all these crazy things that aren't supposed to.
AJ Gent, and many more. Regular boat services will connect St. Kitts from Frigate Bay and Reggae Beach direct to the festival. Find out more at nevisblues.com.
Welcome back.
For those customers who have been experiencing load shedding recently, we are happy to report that the shipment of oil was received and delivered to us this morning, March 7, 2017. Please be advised, therefore, that effective today, power has been restored to a state of normalcy. We at NEVLEC thank you for your patience and understanding during this difficult time that we experience.
General Manager Jervin Swanston said their fuel supplier, Delta Petroleum, had not delivered its latest shipment on time, which had forced them to make a safety decision.
During our difficult period, however, we saw something that we have never seen since 2010 when the wind farm was commissioned. for that entire period when we were unable to deliver and had to take our engines out of commission, the wind farm delivered in excess of 1 megawatt consistently until yesterday when the wind died off. So we want to applaud, of course, the good guys at the wind farm who did whatever they did, apart from the wind being good, but ensure to do whatever maintenance was necessary to ensure that the farm kept us during this period. And again, we want to re-emphasize that the power in Nevis has been restored to a state of normalcy.
That was General Manager of the Nevis Electricity Company, Jervin Swanston. Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Vance Amory, congratulated the High Command for putting its theme, proactive policing through community involvement, into practice.
These are the objectives which we want to see come out of the performance of our police service. It is in this context that I congratulate the Police High Command on putting in place this increased intensity in getting the members of the police service to connect with the communities in our country. And this connection, I believe, is going to be the turning point in ensuring the success of our police force in the fight against crime.
Premier Amory spoke at the Constables Awards ceremony and dinner at the occasion's entertainment centre. He also implored the police officers to remember the oath they took to serve and protect.
You have made a commitment to serve in the police services. And it is in that vein that I want to see you to see yourselves as taking the oath or being true to the oath to uphold the law and to act fairly and to act professionally at all times.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Vance Amory. In addressing the gathering at the 14th Annual Constables Awards ceremony, Prime Minister, the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris, said it is important to take time every year to recognise outstanding performances by our police officers, and in particular the constables who are at the forefront of safety and security.
It is a very difficult job being a police officer, and sometimes it is an underappreciated job. When officers go above and beyond the call of duty, it's incumbent on us to recognize them. And so tonight's ceremony is an important and positive event for law enforcement. It is a chance to honor officers for what they do year in and year out.
Dr. Harris, who also serves as Minister of National Security, challenged all police officers to handle themselves with professionalism and to do their jobs with dedication.
In my view, the hard work of the majority of police officers has become a symbol of pride for the Federation. I challenge all police officers to become icons of excellence, performing their duties with unblemished integrity, the highest courtesy, and selfless motivation to ensure that citizens and residents of the Federation feel safe and secure in their homes and as they go about their legitimate business.
Also in attendance at Saturday night's awards ceremony were Premier of Nevis and Senior Minister, the Honourable Vance Amory, Commissioner of Police Ian Quealy, and other members of the Police Force's High Command. And that brings us to the end of tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.